All right, let's go out and get our 30 minutes of running in, go to the gym, stretch, and work out. Oh, I just took a pre-workout. It's making my face tingle. But here goes day 2, 75 hard prep. Let's go. All right, just getting started. It's windy, cold. That pre-workout making my skin itch a little bit. Maybe because I'm dried out, because I took a shower. Let me get in the woods so it won't be so windy. All right, I'm in the woods. I noticed that I ran 2.3 miles yesterday. I'm gonna do the same thing today. I think the photo I took said it took 32 minutes. I think that's wrong. I don't know how that happened, but I think I was doing 14-minute miles. So let's see how we do today. I'm gonna raise my distance. Once I start 75 hard, I'm gonna raise it every week by 0.25 or 0.2 miles or so. So I have a route that's a 2.3 and then a 2.5. And then a 2.8, I think. And then a 3-mile route. Of course, that's two rounds. And then I go 3.3, maybe. Figure something out. Get up to 4 miles a day. Run in the morning. That way, it'll take up more of my mile and a half or hour and a half of daily workout. So I'm not going the same way I went yesterday. I'm going a different way. But whatever, I like this way the best. One of the best ways. So starting next week, when I get my hour and a half every day, if I don't get enough in the gym and out here jogging, I'm gonna speed walk at night and maybe go back to the gym at night, because I don't want to deplete all my energy and strength early in the day, because I need to get work done. Also, I was thinking, not that I'll use this as part of my exercise, but 2 hours working construction, without taking breaks, it's got to be good for at least 30 minutes in the gym, because you're lifting and working. But not that I'm not going to count that. So I'm anticipating a goal. I want to lose 40 pounds in 75 days. That's only half a pound a day, and I think I'll be able to do it. Oh crap, here's the mud. So I was trying to avoid yesterday. I don't like getting my feet muddy, because when I go to the gym, it leaves a mark on the equipment. I don't like doing that. Beautiful day today. I fine-tuned my crap strategy. Last night when I was falling asleep, I thought about a way to play. It's basically the same as my hot horn strategy, but now I'm calling it the hop and horn strategy. It still incorporates, you see a horn, bet a horn, but you're covering your hop bets. So I'm not going to explain my old strategy. I'm going to explain my new strategy. And if you're not a craps player, you probably won't understand this, but this is my video log. So I want to get this down so that I can recall the strategy if I get away from it and need to get back to it. So what you do is you start at the lowest denomination you can play, which for me is $1.25. So $1.25 is 5 quarters, and that's the same as like $5. So $1.25 on the don't pass, 25 cents on the big red or 7. So if it rolls a 7, you get paid 4-1, which is it's like a hedge on your come out. So once you get your come out point, you have to cover that point with $1.25 to make your don't pass Switzerland. But what the don't pass does is it allows you to see a horn hit a horn. So on the come out, if you get a 2 or 3, there's a free horn bet. If you get a 12, it's a push. If you get 11, it's a loss. We'll talk about what you do when you lose in a minute. So after you establish point, you Switzerland your point bet. Like I said, you put $1.25 on the 5, $1.50 on the 6 and 8, which will pay $2. 6 pays 7. Oh, excuse me, $1.75. And then $1.25 on the field, and then you're gonna roll. So if a 7 comes, you're gonna lose. But this is the only time you have to go 0.7 4 times in a row to lose this strategy, and that's really hard to do. I mean, if you were trying to win money by using that strategy, I'd tell you it's probably a losing strategy. Don't try that. So that means if the casino's trying to beat you using it, they're not going to beat you, because you can increase your bankroll. That's why you always start low. In case something bad happens, you can recover from it by increasing your bankroll and using your martingale 13715. So you've established your point, and you got your bets, your inside bets, and your field bet set. So the first thing you want to do is cover your horn. Cover your hot bets. There's 4 hot bets. So if you hit a 5 or 6 or an 8, it's a $2 win or 2-quarter win. So you put a quarter on the 6 and 8. It pays 9-1, and that's a free bet. So you're using the house money to win money. If you hit a field, you cover all 4 numbers of the horn, and then you got a $1 profit, 1/4 profit, excuse me. So after you get your horn bets full, you just keep rolling, and as long as you don't hit a 7, you're going to keep rolling. You're going to keep making money. If you hit a hard way, you're going to get paid 9-1 or 7-1, and you just collect it. If you hit a horn, your field bet's going to pay, and then you're going to parlay that over to the horn. A horn bet, which is all 4 of the horn numbers is 2, 3, 11, and 12. And anybody that plays craps knows that when the horn hits, sometimes it hits twice in a row, sometimes 3 times in a row. And that's what we're trying to go for. So see a horn, bet a horn. If you got a $5 bet or 5-unit bet, put one of those units on the horn for the dealer. That way they'll like you. Win them some money too. They don't mind moving your bets around for you, taking them on, putting them off, something like that. So this system works pretty good. I changed it up from trying to hedge my bets against the 7 on a point, and then if the point hits, you lose your hedge. If the 7 hits, you break even. And if you try to add to your point to make your hedge Switzerland, Then the 7 comes, you didn't win anything. So the only way you're making money is on the see a horn, make a horn, and I wasn't even hopping. So I think this is the only way to gamble on the craps table that I can think of. And the only way to prevent losses or recover from losses are to use your martingale. So like I said, you start out with $1.25, which is 5 quarters. On a $5 table, it'd be a $5 bet. And then if that loses, well, you have to triple it. 1, 3, 7, and then if you lose that one, you gotta go 7. So say you that was your point. Put your inside numbers and your field, and a 7 comes. The next time you put 3 times as much on the don't pass and 3 units on the big red, and then you roll it out. Now you get a point again. Now you switch to the point again. So it pays even. Now the cool thing about that is if the point hits, you're going to lose your don't pass, but you're going to collect all the odds. So that's good. Now you just got your point and you put all your inside numbers in, triple what you did before, and make your field bet triple. And now let's say you hit a 9 or you hit a field bet. Well, you just on one hit you basically made back everything you lost on your previous 7 out. So now you made it back. Now you drop you revert your bets down. Instead of 3, back down to 1, and you roll it out. Cover your hot bets, and then start looking for that horn number. And see a horn, bet a horn, and then just use that until you martingale 4 times out, which is a loss, but that's gonna be hard to do. And this is a system I'm going to try, and eventually you're going to lose 4 times in a row. It's going to 0.7 4 times in a row, but hopefully by the time it does that, you've already won $400 or $500, and then hopefully it doesn't do that. Another way to avoid that is get your money on the table and wait for that 0.7 to happen, and then the chance it's going to 0.7 on you 4 more times after it just did it once, which would make it 5 in a row. That's even better odds for you. So there's a free way to increase your odds. It just takes time. So that's what I'm going to try, starting off with $1.25, which is 5 quarter units, 5 25-cent units, and then go to $5 units, which would be $5 on the don't pass. And then the next one, if you 7 out, 0.7 5 times in a row or 4 times in a row, depending if you waited for a 0.7 to start, you increase your bankroll on a martingale also. So your initial bankroll will be, I haven't figured it out in my head how much you need to take with you, probably like $150 or 125, something like that, maybe more. But whatever it is, whatever you need to go where you can go 1, 3, 7, 15 on your place bets and your don't pass in your field, whatever that total is, that's your bankroll. If you lose 0.7, like I said, 4 times, then you figure out your bankroll at the $5 level instead of $1.25, and then at the $25 level, and then at the $125 level, and then if it doesn't work, it don't work. But still, it only costs you maybe maximum $2,000. And I'm not saying just start this system right off the bat and get $2,000 and do it, but try it with a $1.25 bankroll 4 times. And if you don't get a big win one of those 4 times, then you didn't recover your previous losses. But when you do get a win for the day, you know, at that bankroll level, you're going to recover your previous bankrolls, and then you can drop back down to the bottom level, which is your safety area, and just grind it out, make some profit, get comps from the casino. So I just got an email today. I got a free buffet and $20 in free play from the last couple of days. I'm trying to figure out how many points I need to get the free buffet. They said 20, but I don't know if it's true. I got conflicting information from the Players Club ladies. But when I was talking about comps, you can go on a cruise ship and play craps on the cruise ship and get points. Say you take a $2,000 bankroll and you make 1,200 points, they're going to give you a free cruise. The cruise is going to cost like $1,500 for 2. So if you lose money, you get a free cruise. Well, you just paid for your cruise in advance. But if you don't lose money, and you play it pretty even, you got a free cruise. You got to have fun. So, I'm not sure how much money you need to make at casinos to get good free play and good comps, like free rooms and buffets in Vegas, but I've always been a strategy gambler. I don't like to gamble to gamble. The challenge for me is not to win. I like to win. The challenge is me to strategize and try to figure out what system I can put in place that reduces the house odds against me. It gives me a fair chance to play. And over the last 30 years, this is the best that I figured out. Everything else you can't martingale blackjack, you can't martingale baccarat. Roulette is just a losing game. But craps has so many ways to play that you can play the dark side and the light against each other, still get comps, and have a minimal bet at risk, depending on if the pit boss at a table is giving you a fair judgment of your amount played in per hour, or if the machine, which I hate playing machines, I think they're all rigged, because they can, like the bubble craps has a camera, it can see what you roll, and it can keep shaking the damn table until it gets it off the number. It's going to pay big because they don't want to pay out, or they see a number that's going to take everybody's money. They want that. They stop the vibration so the dice settle, keep that number. And then you've got the slot machine style, which, hell, there's just a number generator. They can do whatever they want. So here we go, getting to the dam. That's a long video, but I explained my crap strategy that I want to try out now, and the pros and cons and the benefits, and I'll give you an update on my 75 hard future. I'm going to the gym after this. Not sure but what my miles per hour are, but hopefully I'm doing 4 miles per hour at least. And that's a beautiful day. Got a sweat going. Let's get it. Signing out. 75 hard prep day 2. Okay, almost completed my run. Have a little tightness in my right knee. My back burning a little bit right in the middle from poor posture. I stand up straighter when I'm running. That's weakness. I'm trying to get that stronger by working my back, but my back is barely sore from yesterday. I did get a workout yesterday. I don't know if I hit back again today or not, but let's get to the gym, take our photo and our weight. We were 244.5 yesterday. Haven't really started the diet yet, but let's see. Just the exercise is gonna drop weight off me. Once I start dieting and quit all alcohol, it's really gonna drop off. I'm gonna get that 40 pounds. All right.
Warfare to crush it toward the southwest.